Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devil Saturday. This is the Woo Report, episode 175. I'm your host, Sam Woo. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Are you digging out? Are you digging yourself out from the monster nor'easter coming through the East Coast? But the Devils have a game tonight in Raleigh against the Carolina Hurricanes, who they beat last Saturday, 7-4. Their last win. Impressive. But you know that the Hurricanes are going to be ready for the Devils tonight. But I will tell you this. It's not going to be easy tonight. You know that the Carolina Hurricanes want this one. They want revenge. They want to prove to themselves that they belong on top of the Metropolitan Division. A Rod Brindamore team does not give up. Never let off the gas pedal. Always moving. Always doing the right things. The little things. Can the Devils beat the Canes again? Or should it be, will the Devils beat the Canes again? But it's really, can they? Can they actually beat the Canes tonight? Well, last week, courtesy of JCB Architectural, good friend of the podcast, good friend of Beer Baron, we gave away 2 tickets in the midst of losing to the Arizona Coyotes. Ray Leo won the tickets. Ray Leo, who we thought the Devils would disappoint, witnessed a 7-4 victory after winning tickets here on the Let's Go Devils podcast, Devils After Dark. And that was the last win. So we talked to JCB Architectural, who does fine architectural work in New Jersey. Also a Devils fan with season tickets. He said, I want to win, Sam. I want to win. And I'll read the email. That he wrote to me yesterday. His name is Jonathan. Has tickets in section 116, row 1, seats 3 and 4. I love these seats. First row in the corner section. The view is pretty much the same as the restaurant. I'll keep giving them away if the Devils keep winning when we do, LOL. Well, guess what? You're going to have your chance this Sunday on the Let's Go Devils podcast Sunday edition at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're giving away 2 tickets for Tuesday night against the Toronto Maple Leafs at Prudential Center. A February game. I believe it's February 1st. The first game in February. All courtesy of Jonathan, owner-operator, the principal architect of JCB Architectural. J is in Jonathan, CB as in walkie-talkie. Breaker 19 for a radio check. 2 tickets for free. Stick around Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on the Let's Go Devils podcast. We're giving away another 2 free tickets because that's what we do here on the podcast. We have a lot of fans out there that can't get to games. Sometimes affordability may be an issue. And we do our best. If you remember, before the pandemic hit, we were doing live events with Grant Marshall, Bruce Driver, Colin White, all coming in. Chico Resch stopping by. Sometimes Pete Canarosi would stop by. Back then it was PJ Ryan's. Now it's Todd's Lounge 973. And we never charged a dime. Because we love you, the fans. We love you, the fans. And we're going to give away more tickets tomorrow on the Sunday edition of the Let's Go Devils podcast, courtesy of JCB Architectural. J as in Jonathan, CB as in walkie-talkie architectural. All right. That's enough for the plug. So as we're giving away 2 tickets, we're hoping that it'll be a happy Devil Saturday. But what are the Devils going to have to do? What are the Devils going to have to do to win this game? Win royally as they should. Well, they got to play better defense. We talked about it after Devils After Dark, after the game. Jack Hughes, it's really an eye for an eye with Jack Hughes. He's a point a game, but he's also giving up a point or two defensively. He needs to get back and back check. Remember how I was praising Jack Hughes early in the season, saying that he's the biggest thief, stealing pucks? But now he's getting the pucks stolen from him. Turnovers, trying too hard to make something out of nothing. I like the aggressiveness, but I want to see smarter hockey from Jack Hughes. Because what I see is a generational talent that is maturing with his team, but still making mistakes in the other team's zone. And notice that they're always fast transition going back the other way. I like to see Jack Hughes have a complete game and be the best two-way forward in the game. A generational two-way forward. And Nico Hischier, he does it all. But Jack Hughes is a generational player. And we got to get Jack Hughes back-checking better, making better decisions. He's skating around players, but this is the NHL. These are the Carolina Hurricanes. They will eat you up alive if you make one mistake. The goal is not to make any mistakes. But is that going to affect Jack Hughes' game where he doesn't take that many calculated risks? I think he's taken too many already. He just needs to shore up his game. If it's really not there, just dump the puck. Reset. You didn't lose anything. Oftentimes, a lot of ill-advised plays. Somebody, I can respect that Jack Hughes is putting a lot of effort, hard work into his repertoire, but you got to have the team concept first. Don't put the team on your shoulders. Lean on your teammates, I say, for Jack Hughes. Because when this team plays like a team and not like individuals, you're going to get the same results that the Devils did against the Canes last Saturday at Prudential Center. Practically the whole team had a point in the game, whether it was assists, where it was goals. There were multiple goals. Nathan Bastian, one of the Bash brothers. And you got to do the little things right. You got to mitigate your mistakes. Minimize it. How do you think the penalty kill got better in the last month and a half, with the exception of last game? You know how? They stopped taking really stupid penalties so often, so that they haven't been giving up that many power plays, but also they've been executing. The power play is getting better, But that was a dreadful 4 minutes, a double minor, where the Devils could have capitalized against the Tampa Bay Lightning. But they didn't. Tampa Bay, they were off their game a little bit. But they knew how to win and gut it out and did what they needed to do. Good teams do that. They figure a way to win, even though they're not really on their A game. And that's why the Tampa Bay Lightning, my friends, are the Stanley Cup champions, because they know how to win. They definitely know how to win. All right, so we're going to have Game Day live at 6 p.m. Eastern. Vinny Parisi and I will preview the game tonight. Keep it here on the Let's Go Devils podcast platforms on Facebook and Twitch at Let's Go Devils Podcast, on Twitter at Let's Go Devils Pod, and on YouTube channel Let's Go Devils. Dropping the podcast in about 10 minutes from now. Go to our podcast pages: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Audible, Amazon Music, Prime, Spotify, iHeart app. You know it. Download us, as we're a very, very popular New Jersey Devils fan-centric podcast, the unofficial, the most commented Devils podcast in the history of New Jersey Devils podcasts. Don't believe me? Ask Chico Resch. He knows. And we have the most organ. Because the organ is Pete. All right, I want to thank all those listening in right now. Keep it here, 6 p.m. Eastern. Vinny Parisi and I will preview the game, and also stick around after the game. Scotty, SiriusXM, Liquid Metal, and I will recap the game that was. Keep it here. Keep it real. Stay safe, everyone. Keep warm as you're getting out of the snow. Till next time, let's go Devils.